Hello everyone, it's Chris Kaylee Tucka, and it's time for a Rummage sale haul video because I only got one thing in a thrift store, and I'll start with it because it was my slight disappointment. Because this was all taped up. It was $2, but it is this cool Year of the Boar design, and it still had its lid, but once I got it off, I noticed a slight chip up here. So I'll still list it, but I'll report that chip. Maybe someone just likes to collect them for the display. Yeah, pictures. But that's my most disappointing buy of the week. $3 got Candyman of America keychain, possibly pendant. This is by Russ. It's like a cat pendant keychain. Again, I can add a keychain to it. This one I'll be keeping because it's actually United Commercial Travelers, which was my dad's main organization. They recently closed our chapter, though, in the Upper Peninsula. I thought this one was really cool for free. And then I always grab anything with the Indian head logo from our area because even though this is not the best looking one, it's a much more detailed thing and it just doesn't look good on this reunion keychain, but I tend to grab them. And I only picked up one puzzle this week, and that's because at the same sale, they had all these little things as postcards. I was like, I have no use for those. I was like, puzzle, awesome, thanks. I'll do that instead. And it was only 50 cents. The one estate sale we went today, I found this and was surprised that it was only $1. It's a very huge kitchen rich. Usually I sell these pretty well. I don't think this will fit in the average kitchen window, though, but she is cute. Little fraying here and there with her age, but what old crone isn't? This is probably my score of yesterday. For $1, a Little Miss Char box. I've sold the 2 Little Miss Sunshine mugs before. So that's good. And at the estate sale, I grabbed this, which is for $2, a box of bags and boxes for jewelry, because I always need those for packing. I do not know if they're all whole jewelry boxes or not. Some of them are together, some of them aren't, but we will see. But for $2, similarly, from a free box, I grabbed this bag to act as a jewelry bag. And then for $1, I got these 2 cute cat figurines. Haven't picked up any cat figurines in a while, so I figured I'd go for it. Apparently the set was $7.99 originally in a store. I don't see any other markings on them, but they're nice, cute little porcelain. Rita talked them down to 2 on this tray, and I needed it because my humidifier that's 3-year-old finally did something weird and overflowed in some way the other night in my room, so I had to dry my floor. Thankfully, I had put like a giant gallon Ziploc bag underneath, so it didn't actually damage my wood table. It just rolled off onto the carpeting. Might have lost a few books that were underneath the table and the carpet, though. We'll see, but it should hold my humidifier for testing. Like, I tested it in the bathroom and it was fine. After that, I still don't know how it overflowed, but this way, in case it overflows, got a little time. And picked up 2 Garfield ornaments today in their boxes. This one's, I paid 50 cents each. Garfield with Christmas lights coming out of a gift box. Oh, with these, the allergens are really bad today. And then this one is him dressed as an elf, although he's missing a leg, so apparently he's going on my tree this year. I did not notice he was missing a foot, but it's him with Pookie. So this will go on my Christmas tree along him with Garfield skiing on one ski. That's happened before. I did not notice his foot was missing. But one of them is in good shape, so I'll make up the 50 cents each on that one. And then for $1 yesterday, I do have the rest of the box for this. It's a Hallmark Santa Coke ornament. And boy, you do not want to come out, do you? Really? Did they tape you in? What's going on here? Oh, well, it's definitely a tight fit. But it's just Santa carrying a whole 6-pack of Coke bottles in his hand, which is actually kind of impressive to me right now. It says 95 on the back, so I assume that's from 1995. Free box today. Picked up my first Wendy's Frosty toy that wasn't the glow in the dark ones. I did get the variant on my own, and Rita got the other one that were skeletons. So I found the werewolf today in a free box. Just had to de-sticker him. Some kid had put stickers all over him. So he's very cute. He's obviously a chocolate Frosty, but I'm now on the lookout for the rest of the set, which was like a vampire, a mummy, that kind of thing. Picked up these because we have a Christmas village, plus also these are the same type of bulbs that go in my salt rock lamps when they finally burn out. Picked up one pair of leggings for myself, and they are elephants. So they look cool. They were only 50 cents. And then I picked up this bag of angel heads and arms. Now, I only paid $1 for the bag. 5 of them are these weird plastic ones that I'm not sure will work yet for creating weeping angels, but they are worth a try. I will try one at a time. And then there are 2 of these porcelain ones. One looks this way, one looks the other way. They obviously were a set, but apparently at one point they were from Walmart for $3. So I'll have to keep that in mind if Walmart still does that. But I'm still in the middle of this year's set of Weeping Angel transformations where I did have to create a base for one. So I'm not quite motivated yet to start these until I finish the other ones. Plus, this might just be good just in case. Normally you only see the angels at rummage sales sometimes, but at the thrift stores they tend to hold on to them till closer to Christmas. So I usually stack up on them in winter, but we will see. I'll definitely make the 2 porcelain heads, which would be making 50 cents a piece done. I did have one that came as a plastic figurine. The paint did take on it. I'm just a little worried that there's a groove in the arms of the plastic one that might look weird. Then we went to a rummage sale today and the woman had to move. So everything was pay what you want. So I paid 50 cents each for Shamu the whale. And I can't remember the seal's name, but this is also from SeaWorld. So I figure I'll sell them together as a set. There's a little bit of definite wear to the areas around the tags. Like that's what's wearing. Might also need a good just roll with the sticky thing because she had 2 very large dolls. They were adorable, but they were large. And at that same sale, I got my score of the day. It's not totally full, but it is fairly heavy. It's in this old mattress case. And it is random Star Wars figures. A lot of them are modern, but a lot of them are modernly cool because I didn't have any of them. So I will, of course, go through this somewhat with you, and then I'll go through it detailed. But I'll, of course, keep the ones I didn't have already and spread them around my dad's Christmas village. Still looking for that one star. I know they made some Star Wars village pieces, and one of them was Luke's house on Tatooine. But I didn't have a Boba Fett, so I thought that was awesome. Yeah, I paid $5 for all of these. Here's an older Obi-Wan. I do know a few of them have had a rough life because a few of them are missing their heads that I could see in the bag. I guess this is Luke. Green lightsaber. Oh, Din Djarin, which is why I grabbed it. Plus, I know their armor is in here because I really want the armor. But it was basically name your price at the sale. So there's lots of these little like plastic, almost 3D print ones in the mix. So I might have a whole set of these. I'll probably sell those. And AT-AT. It feels like it's part of that set. A bigger AT-AT without sides. We'll see if I find those. Again, everything's just thrown in this bag. Here's a Luke pointing the gun. Oh, random cape. That might be fun. I think they're all like 2000s and older figures. C-3PO, all no red arm, but silver leg. Another little one of those. What just fell? I love when things just randomly fall to the floor. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of these little things where I said they were like 3D printed things. This looks like a captain from the Empire. I can't tell if it's this particular one. This one's at least marked on the bottom 2014 Lucasfilm. So got a bunch of those. Got a stormtrooper with a flamethrower. See if I can get that bent back into place. Again, they were just randomly thrown in to the bag. That might be Rex. It's definitely a clone trooper. Oh, look, I got Mace Windu. Hopefully his purple lightsaber's at the bottom. Millennium Falcon 414 I own. Okay. This one rolls. Hair entanglement may result in child's hair comes in contact with moving parts of toy. We really do have to put warning labels for everything, don't we? This is more all those like little plastic guys. They're like army men. There might be a few random things. Maybe that's part of the AT&T. I don't know. We'll put that there. But there's a whole little bag of those. Then there's a bag of, got a Darth Vader. Oh yes, this has IG-11. Assassin droid from Mandalorian, I think. Got another Boba Fett in here. Possibly another Din Djarin. Oh, this is young Boba Fett or his dad, one or the other, the original clone. Oh yes, Quill, I think is how you pronounce his name from The Mandalorian. Yeah, there's a Din Djarin in here too. I'll get my choice of what version I want. I can only keep one of each version is the thing for the action figures because I can only fit so many in my dad's village. Mind you, it takes up half the basement, but... And I put this on the end so in case you don't want to go through the whole bag with me. Well, it really isn't marked much. It's just an ID number. One of the bikes. Well, like feels like 3D printed almost. More ship parts. Another one of those guys. Oh, Kylo Ren with his lightsaber. I know I saw the armor in here. Ah, there she is. I was excited to see her in here. Ooh, another random cape. I'm going to have to find who it goes to. A Han Solo. Gun missing from holster, of course. Wow, his feet really do interesting things. This one might actually be a really older one. Based on the size. Jeez, I'm not even halfway through this. Different Kylo Ren with full mask. Again, I'll only keep one of each version. See, a purple... Is that who I think it is? From Rebels. Well, I mean, he does have purple skin. Well, I'm not sure who this is off the top of my head, but I definitely don't have that. Oh, a Bat Bike. That got mixed into the Star Wars. Luke and his fighter pilot. Might be Captain Phasma, but that doesn't quite look a little bit feminine. Another random Darth Vader. There is a lot in here. I know I saw a headless one or two in here. I see Yoda. I see Yoda. Again, almost everyone's missing their lightsabers. Hopefully they're at the bottom. Oh, this one has a stand somewhere. I'll have to see. More of those plasticky ones. Watch, those will be worth more than all the others because they'll probably be some game. Looks like Han's missing an arm. Again, it might be at the bottom. I might be able to find it and reattach it. Because I don't think I'm going through this whole thing with you. Here's one version of Rey. I know there's another one where her head popped off. Qui-Gon, maybe. Someone's missing an arm. Although in Star Wars, it's just battle damage, right? Oh, one I actually have. I have this Chewie. And a Darth Maul. Oh, your things are about to go, aren't they? His arms move, but I think the rubber bands in him are about to go. Another AT-AT. Another Rey, more detailed. And I'm still not even close to being done. What's this? Not even sure that's Star Wars. I guess it is by the writing. I know that something like an ATT. Boy, I don't know how that standard at all. I'm gonna get it. Boba-Turna? Is that how you say it? The one who took over for Boba Fett. I do also know the little creature that worked for Boba Fett is in here as well. I saw him earlier as I was flipping through. But there's those things, and then I guess I finally have friends for that mini R2-D2 I found. Look, there's a whole mini set in here. And then, Ewok, not Wicket. Don't remember this one's name offhand, but that one's a keeper. I have Wickets, but I don't have that. Oh, look, random hat. Pez dispenser. I'm not even close to being done. Han Solo. And I'm gonna stop pretty soon. Oh, I did get Groff. Is his name from The Mandalorian? Yeah, I think that's about all I should do on the video. Because Cara Dune, I got Cara Dune. So I think I got a lot of Mandalorian pieces in here. And some more cars. Oh, and of course, Han Solo and Carbonite. Does it open and do anything? I wonder. I don't know. But yeah, I'm not going to torture you with the rest and all the parts and trying to match them up. So yeah, that is my huge $5 find. I think I got my money's worth for that. I'll put my links for my Trashkateer Treasures down below. There were only like 3 or 4 things I didn't list last week because they were modern and I ran out of eBay free credits. So I finally grew my store enough where I run out of free credits at the end of the month now, 2 months in a row. So I just had to wait to list them starting tomorrow. So don't expect the Star Wars listed for a bit because it's going to take me a while to go through because you only saw about half the pile. I'm still going to have to do more. But thanks for watching.